I don't know for me.
Why?
Kwame doesn't know that.
What's that?
Kwame doesn't know that.
So the performance sentence.
Welcome, Adam. Welcome, German Portfolio, the MC.
Hey, Portfolio is here.
Why they attach this body language to
I like how people are seated. Straight.
Wait. Like Dr. Bamia will say, Amano. Yes. Mano.
So the follow-up body language was that necessary? Was that necessary?
Why?
No. I just want to understand. You've welcomed everyone to the studios.
I said welcome, German Portfolio.
And then what was the essence of the exclamation?
Is it the first time you two are meeting after the incident?
Which incident are you talking about?
After the
5K incident.
Is it the first time?
He has gone to sign a bond. A bond of good behavior.
Is it the first time you guys are meeting?
No, we've met several.
Oh, you've met,
Yeah. So the knock never came on.
Okay.
But we did 30 December together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were at Beam Festival together.
Yes, he came over to Kumasi. We shot video with Kim Paluta. We did a project with Kim Paluta together.
So that matter is dead now. You've buried it.
It depends on how you look at it.
Whoa.
It depends.
So ask him how he's looking at it.
No, I can never pick qualms with him. I know I can only express a form of displeasure because, hey, this is
portfolio.
Yo, I can't. I can't.
Audience huna da kudu.
Oh, say I'm making. Say what?
Money body new now. Money body new now. Yeah, dufu no.
Okay.
Your man, he say he go knock you and pass. He go knock you so. I go have me mamonga say. Yes, say I'm a man.
Carry on.
Carry
on. No, they are over. I did hear.
I could have who's over to me. I can no more cry. No for fun. You
people carry
because of your motivational speakers too much. You can. Nothing is insurmountable. Go and attack it. Over to when in 6 feet.
Why are you tongue twisting?
Welcome, Mr. Kwame Dazi. Everything cool.
Everything cool, man.
Everything cool. And I can see on social media you're causing more mayhem.
As usual.
I'm doing what you do on your Street is Watching on Facebook.
No problem. I mean, I just present facts.
I also do same.
Yesterday's trending issue has to be Bulldog. In fact, he's been trending ever since, I think from Saturday when we had Showbiz Review Xtra. He made a statement that got so many people talking. In fact, myself, I tried to make my chip in my 2 cents. My man is saying, no, you know, go make me talk. Big man say, you know, go make me talk.
We big man.
Yeah, big man. Boo.
On Saturday.
Yeah. I wanted to chip in my version. My man was saying, no, you know, go make a talk song. But today on the show, we get to digest it properly. Bullgod is saying music videos are not relevant in 2025. Now, in the story that we have here, says artist manager Bullgod has shared insight on the evolving landscape of music consumption in recent times. In an interview on Showbiz Review Xtra with DJ Slim, he explained the importance of adapting to the changing digital world of music. He advised that it is not commercially prudent to spend money on music videos. He said, "Do not spend." I'm trying to mimic Bulldog. Do not spend time. Is that his tone? I get him. Do not spend time doing music videos in 2025. It doesn't make sense anymore. He noted. Bullgod emphasized the diminishing relevance of music video content, indicating that people don't even consume it no more. A certain visualizers rather do the magic. Now, not to take the words from him, I want us to listen to what exactly he said on Saturday on Showbiz Review Xtra.
Reasons why this happened or didn't happen. You understand? But then again, if we are bringing it doesn't. I don't want it to sound like we're saying it's okay for you to be doing collaborations and not necessarily avail yourself of videos. Yeah, like we should be careful. We are not putting that particular narrative as it is okay.
Okay.
You understand? But then again, I'm sure there are reasons why some of these things don't happen. And sometimes, I mean, conversations are necessary. But
nobody even needs a music video. It doesn't make sense to do music videos, trust me.
Oh, for the purposes of promoting it on the visual platforms.
It's not important. I'm telling you, see, I'm speaking from an executive producer point of view. It's costly. It doesn't make sense. People don't even consume it no more. People want to
music videos.
Yes, it is a total waste of time and investment.
No, why do you say that?
Okay, I say we're in 2025. If you look at the dynamics where things are going, people consume stuff like fast food.
Yeah.
And experts. If you go into research, even experts in the game will tell you visualizers are more effective.
Oh, but they're all part of the videos, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I meant visualizers. You don't go and spend a lot of money doing like a proper.
So say it well, so you go fit trend.
Oh, yeah.
Take it ahead.
3 minutes video. They make sense. Go and I sat here someday. I think you guys were having a discussion, and I've said this: the internet here is our greatest enemy and our greatest friend. You have to look at from the angle that will work for you. These days it is visualizers, short films. The visualizer that your man did, Sarkodie did.
Yeah.
He dropped
Messiah.
Yes, he dropped it on the day of the event.
Rapaholic, yeah.
He actually shot it there.
Okay.
Yeah, when we were setting up actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's where he shot it.
You can see the works cut in the crowd when it was shot.
Boom, it's gone. So imagine now he goes to say, I want to do everything. Very long.
One camera.
Back. No, iPhone see camera. iPhone.
Sharp.
Because the things they shoot the 4K, they shoot the 6K. So now
I'm small.
I'm not here spoiling anybody in job. It not be me. No, it not be me. It be the times.
So just say that. Okay, for some songs.
But do you also believe
songs?
Do you also believe that when you have a good production, music video production, it also adds up to the image, uplifting the image of the artist, and also.
Yes, it does. But I'm saying that the space in which we are, you see, error, yeah.
All this guy needs to do is to just use the term sometimes. That be all.
No.
The list of defense is will die. All the time. Even that one you go change.
The era.
Wait. I go punch and go.
Yeah, yes. So the era in which we are doesn't support your your old school music video. It doesn't. It doesn't. Reason being that we are in this era.
What era is it?
The era of consumption. People want to just consume. People are scrolling.
Yeah, but the fact that they want to consume doesn't mean they want to consume substandard.
What is substandard?
Yeah. No,
what do you mean by substandard? What do you mean by that?
What do I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, some visuals can be substandard. Are you saying you haven't seen substandard videos?
People can use a video to produce a thing and it can be substandard.
Thank you. I don't even know where he's going with that. Listen, so I'm saying that 2025, even from 2024 to 2025, don't spend time, go and see some director, go rent some light, watch it.
Bulldog's problem, because he's creative, he feels everybody's like him.
No, it is not. We
sat here right now and we created a music video for a song that played. And it was in less than 3 minutes. Because you are creative. Do you know how long somebody go sit on this?
I understand that.
Like 2 years.
But I'm telling you that these days, and especially
which of these days,
this era,
define it.
The era
2025.
Yes, we are.
Who is from the consumption point of view?
First consumption. Let me say this. Go and just find a typical Kojo entry song. That's 8 minutes, 6 minutes. Today we have songs that are less than 2 minutes.
Yes.
Why is that? It's an era.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So the shelf life of music pushed you to reach this level of saying that Charlie right now we know we
don't get time now.
Yeah, I understand that we don't get time, but are you saying that the video should not give us its full value because we don't get time?
What is full value?
But you have watched.
What is full value? What is full value?
Full value
to you
visually.
Yeah, to you it's different. To me, it's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So to you, and I'm saying the industry is moved.
This is Hits.
We are back to Studio One, and I hope we are all, on the same page and we are clear as to what Bulldog wanted to drive home.
Yeah.
We are all clear on that.
He was very clear with that.
He wanted to drive home.
He wanted to.
And he missed the road.
He missed the road.
Yes.
Why? Why do you say that?
I want to acknowledge my boss's Bullgod, not dog now. Bullgod position in the industry as one of our go-to people when we talking about in-depth industry knowledge, artist management. In fact, we have receipts to him being one of the most successful plugs behind, many enviable artist brand we have in the country. So we can take it away from him. Where I'm saddened by the statement is the fact that I'm not saddened by the statement. Mm-hmm. I'm saddened by who is spewing it. Mm-hmm. And that is where my heart breaks. This statement from my boss Bulldog throws professionals and professionalism out of the creative business and must not be encouraged. And that is my standpoint of it.
Explain.
He by way of this utterance, he sought to behave like a pastor who wants to normalize being a homosexual. And that is it. This is yes. That is akin to a pastor who is trying to normalize. And that is now the new cool. I have chanced on pastors who say, it's okay to be a homosexual. And this statement is no different from that.
Hold on to that thought. Hold on to that thought. And right. Let me get a professional videographer.
It's about to go down.
On the phone line. Because back dating the conversation a little bit, pushing it back a little bit, it started from Kofi Mole's rant on social media. It wasn't even a rant. I mean, he was replying to a social media user who was saying that his song Makoma, if he had a music video to it, would have, done more, numbers than it did. Yeah. And then he responded by saying he wanted to, but then the man himself, King Sak, wasn't available for the video shoot. Why we right now? He wasn't available for this video shoot. But surprisingly, the man who was supposed to shoot that music video, Yao Skyface, he's my brother. He's here on the line. Yao.
What's happening?
Everything cool?
Everything cool, Mr. Fred.
I'm being informed that you are the person who was supposed to shoot that Makoma video, music video for Kofi Mole.
Yes, sir.
What happened? What really happened?
Do I even know? I think we set the first date, Saturday didn't show up, second day, Saturday show up. And I think we have to use the same idea to shoot another music video. So that's what happened.
So you set up 2 dates?
Yeah.
And King Sak did not show up?
Yeah.
Were there conversations? Did Kofi Mole actually engage Sak, or did you engage Sak to find out the reason why he did not turn up for the first date?
No. I think he was the one in conversation with Sak.
Okay, so it was Kofi Mole who was in constant talks with Sak?
Yeah.
And he did not get any reason, or the team, as in the production team, did not even get any reason why Sak did not show up?
No, I think the dates were not working for him.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you can also be waiting for, let's say, you keep certain dates and the person's showing up and you're still waiting. I think it wasn't making sense.
Now, if the days were not working, why did Kofi Mole tell the production team that you have a video shoot on XYZ dates?
I don't know who exactly Kofi was talking to. But,
okay.
If you're not talking to the right person, the person can tell, okay, let me talk to him. Maybe you can do it on Tuesday. He doesn't show up.
Hello, Yao.
Yeah. Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. So, as I'm saying, I don't know who Kofi was talking to. But I think the dates were not just working for him. I don't know why. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving away from that, I'm sure you follow the conversation. You've seen the video of Bullgod's statement on music videos and their relevance in 2025.
Yeah. I think I was disappointed. I was disappointed because coming from him, I think it wasn't a good thing for him to say. Because it's like saying that artists doing live band is not relevant in 2025. Like, if it doesn't work for you, doesn't mean it won't work for anybody. I don't know whether I get my point. Okay. Yeah. So maybe he did it for his artist, it didn't work. That doesn't mean it will not work for any other artist. It works. Even the same Kofi Mole conversation. Mm-hmm. The budget was used to shoot another song with Kwesiata, and I think that song did better than.
Okay.
It did better than. Yeah, it did better than the one the Makoma song, because I still hear that song being played every day. It's a mode of promotion. You know, you don't expect TV stations who are set up to play music videos to play visualizers. They won't, because of their quality. You understand? And I understand it's 2025, but you still have to do what you have to do if you know what you're doing.
From a professional videographer's point of view, professional director's point of view, what would you say are some of the benefits of shooting a music video?
There are a lot of benefits. For instance, you do a song, you talk about a kind of idea. You can actually do the visual storytelling in a visualizer. You understand? So you need a music video, a detailed music video to break it down like that. You understand? And then there is brand identity. There are a lot of artists, you respect them because of the way their music videos are. You understand? They portray themselves in a certain way. You understand? And then you can also look at the digital and social media rigs. Now what people do is they cut short forms from their main music video. You understand? So you have to know what you're doing. It's not like you're just taking a phone. It can work for somebody. But trust me, if you do it more than 2 times, 3 times, it won't work. Sax released a good music video, I think his last record. That's why he released this one this time. You can't say that, okay, the same person you are using him as an example that, he shot and edited a video in 30 minutes and the video was everywhere. He released a good video like his previous release.
Yeah.
You understand? So you need to learn. It's like we are all trying to navigate. By the moment you shut it down like, oh, it's bad. You know, it's like you are misdirecting people to do the wrong thing and then you come out of it. I'm okay. So if people don't even shoot, it's fine. But you are not helping the up and coming people.
Okay.
And there's even revenue generation, because if you put a 3-minute video on YouTube and it's done well and you promote it well, look at the number of views you are going to make and the number of you know how YouTube works better than I do. So I think you can, you understand. Yeah, so it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And imagine you collaborate with Sack and you don't get a video for it. The song is not going anywhere because people want to see you. Like, people want to see that whole collaboration stuff. You understand? So you cannot do a visualizer and ask Sack to come and stand there. He won't come. You understand? But if it's a music video, maybe you will get him to shoot, and then it will promote the song.
Is there a disadvantage to shooting a music video?
Maybe those who don't know will say maybe you are wasting money in 2025, as he put it, which I don't think I'll even argue with that. If you don't do it right, you waste the money. But if you research it, look at all the industries around the world. All the trending artists are still shooting music videos. Just look at Nigeria, look at America, look at UK. Every industry, all the artists who are still doing well are artists who are shooting music videos. You understand? Because when you release a song, the reach is better with a music video, because there are some stations which are set up purposely for music videos.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? In Ghana here we have 4 sites. We have 3 music. They are purposely for music videos. You won't tune in and see them playing visualizers. So you take that opportunity to put your visuals on there to help you promote. I don't see it to be a disadvantage.
Well, yeah, you keep saying the right way. What is the right way for a music video to be done?
I think the right way for a music video to be done is, if you hear the song, you do the right visuals for the song. You understand? Because if the visuals are not really working with the song, obviously people are not going to relate to it. So obviously you're not going to get value for money. But if you do the right thing by releasing some nice visuals, there are some visuals, the moment it drops, everywhere is trending. You understand? It's the right visuals for the song, because it will drive people to go and listen to the song, hear it, and then hear it again. And then your promotion is getting value for money.
Okay. Well, before you take leave of us, looking at the Kofi Mole incident where Sark and his team refused to show up, or they decided not to show up due to one reason or the other. Do you think that affects music video? Do you think it affects the artist and also the music video setup?
Oh, yeah, that.
Failure of featured artists to make presence on the screen.
Yeah, because, for instance, as I said, people, like, for instance, I came back from South Africa yesterday to shoot a music video with Samini, you understand, with a featured artist, a very big featured artist. If he didn't go through the stress to get this done, I'm not sure people even like the song like they are going to like it, you understand. So if people now with AI and stuff, people can have voices and anything on their songs. So people want to see that relationship, you understand. As I said, I make that Makoma song. Compare it to the one he used budget to shoot. It's still being played now. I see it every day with I think with Kwesiata. I forgot the title, but I see it every day. You understand? And I'm sure because he didn't put a video with Sark, people really forget it because you can't just play the song over and over again. And if you do a visualizer and it's you, people will not even wait to hear Sark's verse. They will skip. So it becomes cost 90. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot for joining us this morning.
Thank you, bro.
Have a great day, my guy. We go speak. I want you to shoot another music video for me. Issues day. Anyway, Pot.
Yes, so
you're on the floor.
Yes, certainly. Like I said earlier on, I still respect him as an authority in the space. But it doesn't mean that we that have the privilege to sit here at the repository of every knowledge. If we are talking about artist management and how artists and clients engage, and my boss Bo is speaking, of course, undivided and rapt attention, I have to listen and maybe, get schooled. But on this side, we have experts who we can resort to. And he was talking from an investor's point of view. Like I said early on, coming from someone like him, is throwing professionalism and professionals out of the business and must not be encouraged. It's just akin to someone say, if now we talk about Bullgod as a brand, he's a brand because the traditional media is part of what he has become today. Imagine someone wakes up out of the blue and say, oh, Charlie, even radio station or TV station is no more important. Charlie, it be social media or podcast, so traditional media is irrelevant. Then Bulldog is thrown out of business. However, if you ask, even from a business point of view, go and ask those who have established media houses. And these media houses are ideally their business ventures that rig them lawsuits every now and then. But they maintain them. Why? Because of positioning in the minds of people. Go and ask Honorable Kennedy upon them. Go and ask Angel them. Go and ask other media houses if their media ventures are that lucrative. No, sometimes they are not even able to pay themselves. However, they make conscious effort to maintain those media houses to keep their name and brand afloat. So that is the same thing. It positions creatives in the minds of people and investors a certain way. Now, Bulldog has become an authority in this space. His government is in power. This is the time you want. Please.
Well,
let me. Please. Are you listening to me? No, you are not listening to me. His government is in the power. This is a time you want to give creative art a seat in political discourse. In fact, mainstream policy discourse. And he is a go-to person in the industry now. He, Resoma, Baba Sadiq, that are known faces from our side there. And so if his own people are listening and I want to register any form of interest in the creative space, and such statement comes from him, what is the kind of seat? What kind of seat are we having in the midst of a meeting where
we have a small seat?
Are we getting it? That is what I'm saying. It shouldn't be encouraged. Look, people watch music videos for varied reasons. Aside the aesthetics, I take a lot of fashion notes from. That is what I'm saying. If we do everything about money and entertainment purposes, then we are not making any headway. I have been schooled how wines are held professionally in certain functions because of music videos. I inquired why this artist or creative held this wine held this glass is a certain way in drinking that particular. Please.
Sarkodie's advice.
Yeah, advice.
Well, good. So let's
holding a wine glass.
No, that was a visualizer. So whatever it is, but I'm saying that I have I have learned things beyond just the entertainment and aesthetics through music videos, fashion, lifestyle, and even professionals who are into this editing thing are able to, make reference to certain music videos to better their editing craft and all that. That is what I'm saying. Say you might go to a function, you'll be drinking wine, you might have held the glass in the wrong way, but music video can school you on certain things. Sometimes some of the mannerisms and things that are portrayed, lifestyle, also go a long way to also add a flavor to the artist. Artists, you don't build your, you don't just become endearing to people just because of your song. We are in 2025. The reason why you need other factors to get people consume or jump into your craft beyond the music, lifestyle, how you approach professionalism with which you approach the business. Imagine dealing with, any artist can do direct booking with client too. You can just post your booking on your social media handles and people call you. But see how people revere you when you are being engaged professionally. But you could have said, Charlie, let me do away with this whole management thing of it will cost me to hire an additional manager to engage clients on my behalf when I can do it directly. No. We need to encourage professionalism in the industry because there is a time we want to compete.
So you believe not having a music video is not a professional?
It doesn't really position you as a serious creative in the minds of investors. It doesn't really give you that kind of reverence that we have to put on your brand. But so music videos cannot be underestimated irrespective of the year we are in, whether we like it or not. It's just like someone say, if your fans accept you on social media, what the media, the traditional media says about you is irrelevant. No, we are the validators. So it is something that comes to complement. Visualizers come to complement. However, the music video and its essence and placement in creatives' life and brand can never be underestimated.
Well, Boo was speaking from an executive producer point of view, and his submission was based on cost effectiveness of running a promotion for an artist, because looking at the promotional tools that you'll be using, a visualizer is quite cost effective as against that of a professional music video, where 30 or 40,000, probably 50,000 might be spent in shooting a professional music video. A visualizer might cost less, and then you'll be able to put a lot of visualizers for posting constantly on social media.
Why are we crying?
He's saying that.
Why then are we crying if you don't see our music videos being played at like blogs or places where our so-called competitors are having?
Okay, so he is coming from, like I said, he is coming from the cost level. As an executive music producer, he believes that promoting music these days, artists are functioning more like content creators, where they need to put out content every now and then to get people excited about their product. So looking at, and I'm tempted to side with him a little bit, looking at the number of DSPs, the audio platforms that have your music sitting on. The more you get content out on social media to push that, the more revenue you realize at the back end. Because let's be as real as possible. The video streaming platforms, in Ghana, or let's say in the world, we have YouTube being the number one, and basically maybe Facebook, and even Facebook plenty places the monetization is a little bit off. So YouTube as against hundreds of audio streaming platforms, you realize that the money that you can make out of the audio is quite, hefty as against that of.
So to you believe?
No,
that
I'm just I'm saying because
it's all about the streams.
He is coming from the executive producer point of view. That is where he's coming in from. He's talking money.
But you know this advice. It's like it's more of going to maybe those upcoming. And it will even be dangerous for the up and coming to take that advice.
No, it's not even for the up and coming.
Do not have enough.
If you ask me, if you ask me, it's more for established artists.
No, I'm coming
because they have already set their brands in motion with shooting.
I'm coming.
Okay.
You see, there is a culture, and the culture of music consumption.
I bet can we create room for Robert to join us? He was here on Saturday, so.
No, boss.
You see, there is a culture of music consumption. Okay. There's a culture of music consumption, and music video consumption is part of the music consumption culture. It gives a room for people to shoot music videos because there is a consumption culture for it out there. Now, when it comes to brands, there is the perceived value and the actual value of a brand. And the perceived value, what somebody packages and puts out there, forms part of the perceived value because it informs your clients how much of importance they should place on you. And music videos can become that tool for you to enlarge your perceived value as a brand. Because don't forget that at the end of the day, all the brand management we are doing, we are looking at fortification of the brand. And when you are fortifying a brand, what elements are you doing? You are using elements of awareness to fortify the brand. And music video forms part of the visual way to highlight or create awareness of the brand. Now, after fortifying the brand, what do? You leverage off that fortification. That is where the brand gets endorsement, the brand is booked for event, the brand is doing this, the brand is doing that. So, fortification is core to brand management because at the end of the day, you leverage that fortification. So if music video becomes an avenue for you to further fortify your brand, why do you have to take it out? If you do that, you are loosening or you are lessening the impact of the fortification of your brand because you need to create that mental picture through some of these things. Because, I mean, people can hear the audio, but giving that perceived value a certain level of mileage can be done through music videos. And don't forget that you are talking about the streams, but don't you think that at the end of the day, the music video is also going into the promotion of the song? It's further because it also has a reach the voice or the audio will not get there. And that complementary role is played by the music video. So at the end of the day, it's also going to help the song on other audio streaming platforms because of the reach of the video. And let us not forget, like you were trying to say that established brands for you it's okay, but don't you think that established brands also even need music videos because they can use music video for covert advertising, what we call placement, where they can place products in and make money from them. So why does an established artist...
Are you trying to say that they can't equally use a visualizer to do that?
The effect. I mean, there's some corporate brands who have positioned themselves at a certain point, or the nature of the placement you are doing, it may not fit for a visualizer. So, I mean, we need to look at all of these dynamics. I mean, it's part of the culture. If you are talking about cost effectiveness, you can also look at cost effectiveness within music videos, not only visualizers. If you are doing music video and anything,
sometimes props can
I do this? Yeah, instead of this props, can I mean, you can look at cost effective in music videos. Let's not, dampen the importance of music video on brands. It's very important. We are a lot here, so today I don't want to talk plenty.
Empony. Well, Kwame Dazi. You've been following the conversation, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Your 2 cents.
Sometime in 2021, a music video director called Anese Hene made a statement on, I think, Channel 1 TV. Yeah. He said, I tell gospel artists, they bring you a song, it's in 6 minutes, and I tell them to cut the song short because nobody will sit and watch a music video for 6 minutes. And the amount of money you need to sustain interest on screen for 6 minutes is long. Don't shoot a video if it is a worship song. Play it at dawn. That is when people will like it. Don't worry about a music video because you will be wasting your money for gospel musicians. I'm quoting this to say that I believe not every song needs a music video. I'll explain. Music videos are forms of short films, and a film is supposed to communicate ideas, concepts, and all that. There are some songs that are so flat that you don't really see a concept, a clear concept. So if you don't take care and you are maybe having a music video for that song, it wouldn't really resonate with the audience. And he mentioned worship songs. And mostly, if you are watching a worship song, a video for a worship song, it's either they are in a church setting or something like that. If you listen to a song like Antia Ama by Kofi Kinata, it has a certain storyline that requires that you have a concept that communicates and tells a story. It is a short film. And it has some artistic value. So apart from the fact that you are communicating to the people to let them enjoy and like the song, it has that value of a work of art. If you pick a music video, it should have that everlasting value for you.
Yeah.
So much that if a music video award scheme wants to give them some prize award, it has that value for it. So apart from you getting money, as in physical cash from the video, it has other purposes. I then mentioned one, the product placement. Sometimes you watch the videos and you see somebody's hotel being plugged in there.
Yeah.
There is a beverage in there and all that. Very important. Sometimes you see the music video, it is advertising places, people, places, tourism, projection, all inclusive. And so you can't underrate the essence of music video. However, where I may side with Bulldog is the fact that it is not meant for everybody.
Okay.
You need to weigh your strength. Sarkodie said in 2022 that he spent $150,000 on Labadi video because it was shot in Greece and in Ghana. After 2 years, that video has 1.5 million views on YouTube. No Darling, according to Keche, they spent 90,000 Ghana cedis on that in 2020. After 4 years, it has 10 million views. Empress Gifty says she spent $40,000 on a Yawa video. After 3 years, it has 870K views on YouTube. Tells me clearly that you don't really need to focus on the monetary aspect, but it is not meant for everybody. So wait, I already mentioned the other value. Wait, I have mentioned that. Maybe you're not paying attention. I've mentioned everything, the value, the tourism benefits, the placement benefits. I've mentioned all that. So I'm hitting both ways. What I'm saying is that some people don't really need to work on a music video.
Some songs don't
and even some personalities, because if you don't have this kind of money to spend on a music video and you can afford, let's say, the short visualizers, which may also communicate the same ideas to people, and I think you should channel your energy through that. Rather, that is where Bulldog is coming from. He's looking at the financial power of the people, of the musician today. Because how much, imagine you are spending $150,000 on a music video. And how much are you gaining? What is your worth? For example, if you're going to perform at a show right now, how much are you being paid? Are you going to be paid like Sarkodie is being paid? So you ask yourself, in as much as you are creating the impression in the minds of the people, I agree. Sometimes how you dress is how you are dressed. And so you want to portray yourself in a certain fashion. So all that Bulldog is saying to me, he may have made some blanket statements like it's a total waste and all that, which I don't agree. But I think we should pick some nuggets from what he said. In that, not every artist, not every song needs a music video. And if you weigh the options and you think your financial power does not match up to that kind of video you want to produce, and you can best do that through visualizers and short videos, I think that's the best way to go.
Senior, not to interject you. So, by way of your statement, what Adam said earlier on that the perceived brand perceived brand. I think it's also a form of a bait.
Yeah, so you should weigh options, weigh all the options.
Like I'm
it's
saying,
some form of investment.
You don't necessarily need to have the financial muscle to shoot the high budget videos. However, it could be a strategic bait to also create a certain level of perception in the minds of potential investment.
And Bullgod made a point.
The form of you need.
He made a point that even the visualizers, they are easy to consume, and that is true. Some of these visualizers and the content they shoot on TikTok, on IG, they stick. If you watch them,
exactly.
They play almost the same role as a music video.
I think what we need to to do this morning is to set
Slim. And you see, let's not create the impression that these short videos are not professional.
Exactly. That is what I'm trying to say. That let's set the difference.
Because some of them they use proper cameras.
Exactly, and also the type of visualizer, because there are different types of visualizers. So what are we even talking about? Because if you want to shoot or you want some an animator to do animated visual, it's still going to cost you.
So Slim, that I would say is
and there are some music videos that will not even cost you as much as a visualizer.
So all that I want to say is that let me wrap up.
Exactly.
Let me wrap up so my other colleagues here can also talk. You are allowed to do whatever you want to do, whether to produce a music video or a visualizer, but weigh the options. Know the type of song you are doing the video or the visualizer for, and your financial muscle in producing that video. All of these are videos, a visualizer, whatever, and a music video. They're all videos, but they are different channels and purposes for that. And then you look also for out for the other benefits apart from the financial benefits. If you have the strength for it, go for it. Don't let anybody box you in a certain corner that, music videos are not relevant now, or visualizers are of low quality. Do what suits your purpose and your financial muscle.
Facts.
Okay, so there are types of music video visualizers. Google, my we have the audio reactive visualizers. They respond to audio signal generating visuals that change and adapt to music's rhythm, tempo, and frequency. We also have the lyrics visualizers. These display song lyrics in a creative and dynamic way, often with animation and graphics that enhance the overall visual experience. There's also the music animation visualizers. Now, these combine music with animated graphics, 3D models, and other visual elements to create a captivating and interactive piece. So I think this sets the tone right for us to understand what we mean by a visualizer, music video visualizer in this case. And unless we get somebody who is a professional in this field to ask them the cost of these things, some of us can speak from engaging.
I say, I would drive Benz now. Me too, some Corolla be na a cancer. Oh, Nina, a car.
Debbie.
Inti. Near bit me afford a best several personal. Yeah.
Because there are some Toyota
that are durable.
Yes, there are some Toyota that will feel cost you more than Benz.
So, that be the thing.
So just relax, just so
that be the thing.
Don't be excited.
But the tuition that comes with it, I learned that when you sit, you have to unbutton your suit from a concept of a video. That is the tuition it gives me. So beyond the aesthetics and entertainment, it's far more.
There are also educational elements of
very,
it.
Very deep.
Well, before I get to Ria and Martinez, Mr. Robert Clark was here on a Saturday. I mean, we had this conversation. Rob, he get in minor now.
He didn't agree at all. I listened to him on Saturday. He didn't agree at all.
But listening to our panel this morning, where do you stand again on this issue?
The only thing I expected Bulldog to have said is sometimes.
Sometimes.
That's what I was fighting for.
Not to say it's a total waste.
Yes, because you see, the plank synonym, which represents the different kinds of videos you do, available within the industry. And when I say plank, there are videos where you do performances. So like the videos are heavily on performance based. And you realize that a lot with the church songs. Yeah. So it's performance live on stage and stuff like that. Even rock and roll and stuff like that. If you go and check the videos that they have, they usually told that particular line. So there are different cultures or different genres and the kind of music videos that goes with it, that kind of stuff. So that's a P. Then we have the L that stands for lyric. So lyric is just basically your karaoke stuff. You're putting it out there so that people can get the words and then they vibe with it. All of these things are on YouTube and you can go check them out. We have animated videos. That stands for the A. So that one also exists in that particular field. Then we have the N, which deals with narrative, which basically enhances the brand of the personality you're dealing with. And then the last one, which is C, is about concept that enables artistic expressions, concepts that are deeper, just to be able to, allow the directors to take us to a different level, that kind of stuff. So these are the specific key areas in terms of 5 areas when it comes to the videos. So when they say a visualizer, it is one of the many things that happen in the space. And for me, it is part of the solution, because ultimately you want to be able to create a visual impression on a music consumption platform. What are the music consumption platform? We have the streaming platforms. And they exist, and a lot of people keep going there. And the only reason why we believe them is because we are able to see the number of times people have streamed. And Kwame was just giving the streaming numbers. The good thing is that some of the platforms you are able to get some returns in terms of what you have invested in that particular space. So given, that's one. But beyond that, there are other values that you get, artistic values, brand projection, brand elements, who you are, what it means to other people, etc., etc. Then we have the television stations. And I'm going to say this, 2018, when we brought the Trace, I don't know when I was COO of Trace, we brought him here. He came to during the VGMA then, we had a music business seminar. And then what we needed for him to do was to have done a presentation, and then for him to pick on, take videos from Ghanaian artists immediately. So they were having a vetting session. More or less. So when he finished his presentation, there was a room that was dedicated, and then he came in there, and then people brought their videos, and then then they would look at, and then he was telling us that if he's looking at your video in like 1 minute or 2 minutes, they should be able to tell. I think the first 1 minute or so, they should be able to tell whether they are actually going to play your music video or not, because they get a lot of subscriptions, people submitting to them, and they have to make a decision. So if the quality doesn't reach a particular standard, and they are able to detect that in the first 1 minute, exactly. So then he looked at some videos, and he was marking some off and marking some on, and he was explaining. So the thing is this: if you take Trace, for example, Trace Media, that has over 8 the dedicated channels for different kinds of music, or for different music genres, like Trace Africa, Trace Music, Trace Niger, Trace Jama, whatever, gospel, and playing all of these songs. If you don't meet their standards, at the end of the day, you are likely not going to feature. You understand? Unfortunately, like you said, visualizers, to a certain extent, some of them are professional, some of them are not professional, or some of them are weak and may not be able to make this. So I think we need to understand the entire concept of the world of music video, because there was a reason why Michael Jackson saw live video performances around his time and still chose to create a short film with trailer and gave the world an explosion like never before. There's a reason why he went on the what do you call it, Beat It, as that fighting stuff, and there's a reason why the video with the lighted path, in terms of, because of the number of views and what he wanted to position. There's a reason why he had an entire movie with videos in music in it. So visuals have got things that they can give, and you need to understand your space, you need to understand your time, and how you want to go. Investing is not wrong if it's the right investment. You understand? Investment is not wrong.
Make sense.
If it's not, it must make sense. You must make it make sense. You must make it make sense so it can achieve the purpose for which it is meant for. So if you have visualizers and your visualizers are weak enough and will not allow you to feature on an Africa-wide platform like Trace or Sound City or any of these other platforms, or even MTV and whatsoever, then at the end of the day, you are shooting yourself short, because you're not allowing yourself to be exposed to these platforms. And if that market is important to you, then you want to be able to get there. So ultimately, what we are saying is, make sure that for whatever target you want to reach, get the right material that takes you there. So if it's music video that will take you there, get there. Because you see, some of the content only works if you're on social media. And if you're based on social media, it's not that heavy. What do you go do? You understand? So those are some of the things. For me, it's about saying that sometimes or it
Just
is
that one word.
That one word, because
Sometimes.
it is not one size fits all.
Please repeat your catchphrase. Make it
Makes sense.
make it make sense. And for the fact that Bulldog thinks the sense has to be liquid. If it's not liquid or monetary, it doesn't make sense. It's where the problem is sitting.
But if
right?
it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense.
No, that in this case, that is where we are getting it wrong.
But value is not only on money. When managed like
So
that.
No, because
sense
you see,
can be
even
liquid.
even if you don't get it right, you might not even get onto certain platforms, and that
Exactly.
will not even expose you to certain audiences. You know, and we need to be
That's
able
fine.
to
One
do
video
that.
you do today might give you a certain mileage tomorrow and give you more money
There are
tomorrow.
artists who are not even relevant now, but I still go and watch them patronize their music videos because it gave me a certain level of like, it's bougie.
But let's
I get in it.
You see, and when we say music video, we are thinking the one you call different locations and all of that.
Yes.
If you pick the performance type, which means you are going on to
The gospel people have been doing it.
and that's a lot of the gospel folks have been doing. Even the different we watch, it's an urban song. You see the vibe and everything, but it was shot live, and it is still making its waves, and people are watching.
It's still a music
you
video.
understand? It's still a music because that's the type that works in a particular culture. But you see, that may not necessarily come to mind almost immediately. You understand? So all I'm saying is identify what video works in what space and how it can push you to certain specific areas and take advantage of them. You know, some may be expensive, some may not be expensive, but at the end of the day, there's always something to work out.
Okay. Martinez,
Slim,
are you going to shoot a music video in Kazwa?
I'm not calling you director.
Music
Oh,
Kazwa?
yes. No, he is. Tell them about it.
Let me ask
Kazwa
one
Steven
question.
Spielberg.
Let me ask one question. There was a time I think Sha'a Wale raised this thing about music video, and I think people were bashing him.
Yes.
But
Really?
but he was saying, also making a salient point, because he was saying that at the end of the day, if you didn't have money, or if you don't have money and you are able to, match to that particular level, more or less like cut your coat according to your cloth, But I think that I don't remember what
He said,
are.
keep shooting videos like you want to battle Jay-Z. You wake up one day and ask me how I made all the money.
So you see, so there is a link between this,
Okay.
but it's so situated in context.
Okay.
You understand?
No,
what I'm saying?
I get where you're coming from. Well,
so I think that the conversation is just appropriate. We need to have
maybe
that,
later
so that it people's mind.
I'll touch on it. But Martinez,
Slim, when you listen to Bulldog's statement, it has two faces. One, he is saying,
Libya.
one is Two-Face and one is Annie.
Continue. Tell
yeah,
me.
well, one is, focusing on cost. It's a total waste of time. I mean, like, not to invest heavily in. And so, as executive producer, he's coming from that angle. If you are to invest, let's say $20,000, $50,000 in a music video, what's the essence of it now? That is a topic that he raised in that same statement. And the other side is we don't have time now. And he even gave example like fast food.
Yeah.
People are eating fast food, they don't have much time. So if you weigh the two, I think there are two different narratives he brought together. Like social media, people are there, the narrative over there is very different. The same as traditional media.
Okay.
And so he's looking at it, when he talks about the time, he's looking at how things are moving on social media. And then again, he's also looking at the cost involved from the other angle. So if it's about the cost involved, that is why we need to push very hard for our sector to get that necessary boost, that attention, where a lot of investors will come on board. Because if you are an artist signed to a huge record label, some of these things wouldn't be a burden. It wouldn't be that much of a challenge, because most of the artists are indie. And so if you are going to invest heavily from your own pocket, from your own budget, I mean, it takes a lot from you. But if you are signed to a label that is taking in charge of that, music video wouldn't be much of a problem. So that is where I think the cost is talking about. That is a conversation on its own in order to get supporters, to get investors heavily in the space.
Okay.
But if it's also mentioned about the youth or the Gen Zs not having time for all of that, and he was specific, 2025, we don't have time. It's like we are moving forward. The world is being updated, and we don't waste much time. And he went further to even talk about music lasting maybe 1 minute, let's say 30, like Juebi Princess song. I think 1 minute 37 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's all dynamics in the game now. But in all, it's more like social media and traditional media. They are all playing a different role, even though the goal is the same. Despite social media's influence, traditional media is very relevant, still holding its value. And so if you are promoting your songs on social media and it's not being played on radio or TV, it's still a challenge for you as an artist. Because sometimes we see how some artists are getting the streams, getting the numbers, but you realize they are not getting that recognition that they are supposed to get because their music is not on radio. And that is a challenge that we also need to pay attention to. So, yes, Kwe Smoke. Clear example. And that is why I'm happy there's conversation
Artist
around
of the
him.
year.
At least.
Category good day inside.
So where he's coming from, I get it. But then, like Robert said, it's just a qualification he should have given that sometimes, because as an artist, not all songs demands music video because of sometimes the time involving the budget and all of that. And it's like EP and an album. The main purpose of EP is not to keep your fans waiting that much, because album takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. So in order to keep your fans active, keep them updated, sometimes you release like 4 or 5 songs, 3 songs. It doesn't kill the value of an album, because what makes an artist heavy or very recognized is your album as well. But an EP is just to kill time. The same applies to the visualizer. Before you go into music video, I mean the locations and all the budget and even the time, like maybe if it's a collaboration, getting the other artists on board, the time factor and all of that, you just have to keep the promo going. So you come out with something simple, something cool that will tell the story in order to keep the vibe going. So even if you're not able to come out with a main video or professional video, at least you have something that is still doing the marketing. Okay. It doesn't change the fact that music video is very important, because everybody has spoken about the actual essence of it, especially education and marketing. The marketing is there, but the education purpose is very, very important, which visualizer may not throw too much light on. Okay. So I understand where he's coming. I'm sure everybody understands. Just that we are all concerned about the specific statement or the strong statement he made. It's like he's taking a stand that 2025 we don't need this. Once you make that statement, video directors or music directors, let me say video directors in particular, music video directors, they will come at you. Because somehow it's like they're killing their job. And coming from Bulldog, that is strong. I mean, he's highly recognized in the space. So if you make a statement like it goes very far, if maybe you are getting an investor to help you with a music video and he hears Bulldog statements, if care is not taken, it might affect you.
Okay. Ria.
DJ Slim.
I want to feature you in my music video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'll come and do.
See management taking voice.
Yeah. Fine. You go blue.
Taking voice.
Okay. DJ Slim.
Yes, I'm listening to you.
You want me to? Okay.
Realize she's so beautiful, too beautiful to be a visualizer vision.
I was all music video.
No, visualizer. What kind of disrespect is it to her? So let's take the
industry serious. Okay, so I think throughout the conversations we've had, we've just established the fact that regardless of everything, music videos are very, very important. I mean, I grew up knowing people who had, excuse me to say, wax songs in Ghana here, but they were known for their music video. And people literally, at that time, even YouTube wasn't that popular in Ghana. So we were watching the likes of Foresight TV when it was a show on another TV station to have a look at how the music, and that's how even those artists became popular, for them to even have be called to shows. Let me just put it like that. There are even instances where artists who probably they were struggling when their music came out, and after the music blew and it was doing numbers, they had to reshoot their videos. I'm talking about Magic System. I mean, there are a few people in Ghana who have, tried to shoot those videos and have even remixed their songs so that they can shoot music videos. But all in all, I think Bulldog was also making the point where we are in 2025. You don't need a music video per se. Listen to me. You don't need a music video per se for your song to go viral. But for them to know the person behind the song, or to get an interpersonal connection with the person behind the song somewhat, you need a video.
Okay. You have repackaged the statements, but you have repackaged it on behalf of Bulldog and presented it to us. Let me say.
Do you understand? Because I think recently in the US, there's Lionel Richie's daughter, Sophia Richie, just danced to a song on TikTok, and people started tagging it the Sophia Richie dance. Okay, and then it sparked a lot of controversy because people were like, oh, she has black jeans in her, so she was just doing the two-step and everything. Now, a lot of people started jumping on the song to debunk what other creators were saying. Now we're like, okay, so who is the song? Who is the person behind this song? The song had been released long ago, and it was recharting in the US because of that singular video. Now, we wanted to know who was behind it. Now, the girl is popular. She's going on Jimmy Fallon's show and stuff like that. Guess what? She has come. She's out with a music video, like a better one, So I think when it comes in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to music videos will forever play a vital.
The operative word is forever.
Yeah. Play why you such an agenda boy?
Oh no! I'm in love with. I mean the choice of.
Now you agenda people. You know the real agenda people.
And to exemplify with
a group
what you have said. You said there are some songs that are, no, I don't want to use your word, it will bring trouble. But so there was a song that
there were
kind
songs,
of interesting.
There were songs that it was not
someone,
interesting.
Let me say a channel.
They were whack.
Black Heaven.
No, there's nothing like
okay,
whack.
Okay, it's an interesting song.
Artists never whack.
No, Three-Headed Beast, they forget.
Hey, it says that the song was funny, but look at the video.
Funny. It wasn't funny. Three-Headed Beast was jam.
Because the song was funny. But you see the video. No. See. It was.
What do you mean by funny?
Ideally,
we can fight here.
No. See.
Portfolio, we'll fight here if you talk about Three-Headed Beast. I'm telling you.
That time. Black Kevin.
Are you
I'm
serious?
talking about the video. I'm talking about the video. No, I'm not saying. You use wacko. No, you use wacko. I said it was an interesting.
I didn't say that for his song.
But the song, we are all on the same page.
Watch your mouth.
We're funny. However, the video position.
What was funny about
Three-Headed Beast.
You listen to the lyrics.
Maybe those who want block my shine. 574 times 9.
Very good.
But it was interesting.
Unless you are saying by funny, you don't mean that in a negative way.
Oh no, far from that.
Because
like
that.
Ideally,
I'm wondering why you have the.
No, it had appeal.
It was coming out. It was coming across as
yeah, because it's a niche song.
Years ago.
Of course,
yes.
I am like it.
Yes, but it was a niche song. It was to the cool campus kid as I then when I was a cool campus kid. But
I
then
was in high school. But
if you generalize it will sound funny. However, the video position.
Awesome.
That time we had Foresight TV music, and that video was Natural Face. Natural Face became a thing in the industry because of his video. You'd wake me in the sky, and that guy.
And you guys
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs Natural Face. Yes, he won the overall best artist.
You guys have been forgetting the fact that Becca went all the way to South Africa to shoot a video with M.I. No Away. And it was one of the most expensive music videos at that time.
Imagine Natural Face becoming the overall Ghana's best music video of the year over.
Thank you very much.
Well,
and, awards, didn't they sweep awards?
Well, I think one thing has been established today on the show. Music is business, like Kwame Dazi is saying.
I apologize for Three-Headed Beast comments.
You better apologize.
Okay, and also we've accepted the fact that there's investment that you have to attach to shooting a music video. There's also equally investment that you also need to attach in shooting a visualizer. But find out the type of song that you're doing and the type of material you need to promote it and also get your message across. I hope we've established that and the market that you want to reach.
That will help you get
exactly
there and what they require, including music videos.
Exactly.
Other than that, VJ, make sure you raise a video of the year.
A day inside.
Yeah, we'll give that to
Visualizer of the year.
Don't worry, we'll give that